Huh?
Hanksy is. Hanksy stole your plant.
Oh, thank fuck for that. Do I have an eye this time?
You got an actual eye this time, yeah.
I want to see my eye.
I'm an
I've
orange.
seen more than your eye.
Oh, but I'm that stupid eye. Like a fidget spinner.
You have got a
If I
problem
come
with
out
all
and
the
go back in
eyes.
again, do I get a different plant?
No.
Maybe the
Like
plant's
a
lucky.
fidget spinner now.
That'd be a lucky plant.
Could be a lucky
Yeah,
plant.
might come last.
Yeah.
Oh, Henley won't mind.
Not that lucky though. So this would be the last game of the night. Who will win? Who knows the best of each other? And more importantly, will Duck ever be happy with the flower that he is in?
No, because I went from being a stupid plant to a fidget spinner.
Wait, which one did you want? Which one did you want? Did you want to be Weasley?
Like Johnson's one's pretty cool.
Which
Like
one?
laying their children and stuff.
Whose is that?
He
Sorry.
looks like a vagina. It's some kind of weird STI. He looks like a baseball glove that's just caught someone's eye.
Oh, wow, a
Probably
baseball
there,
glove.
one
I went with a
pretty
vagina
simple.
that's got STI.
Dick looks like something I've caught before.
Pink eye. Yeah, that's it.
Ryan keeps changing his name to Ginger Balls.
Wait 1 second.
Man Milk.
Stinky Fing. Ryan, you can check Mandy Moons?
It can't be
Right.
just be like normal things that don't look like a fucking fidget spinner.
Right, you ready?
Or
Ryan, you're gonna
Jennifer
change your name back to
Waltz or
Ryan.
That's what Ryan looks like. Gentle Waltz.
Panda pubes.
There we go, let's begin. Gary Glitter's over there
Okay,
as well.
I'm done now.
Right, Robert
Oh,
De Niro's
look,
Gary
Moonshot
Glitter now.
keeps counting down.
Hey there, I'm Cookie Masterson, and you know something? I can never hear enough about you. I'm
Fibbage
always
enough
here for
about
friends.
you.
Boop, boop.
7 players, huh? Sure you
'Cause
don't
I
wanna
like
wait
to
for
have
one
a really
person to
big
fill that extra
toe.
slot? No? Fine. Oh, and anyone else can join in and join the audience. The audience gets to throw extra lies into the mix and guess the truth along with players. Let's go. All right, listen up. You're gonna see a question about yourself.
Johnson's definitely got the
and
better
your life.
fucking
Just
plant.
answer as honestly as possible. This is your chance to lie about your fellow players. You get 500
Your
points for
face is a
everyone you
plant.
fool,
Oh.
1,000 for finding the truth, and questions about you.
Well, it looked better than the
Each
fucking plant I
points
put
for
on there.
players who get the right answer.
Stupid eye plants.
Answer your
We've seen a
question
plant
now.
with an eye before.
Surprise, motherfucker!
It was really eerily quiet in this game. It's really scary.
This is the concentration.
Stop.
Double concentrated.
One of the dumbest things I've ever done was...
Blank. Write your lies now.
One of them. Oh, damn it, I just thought something dumber.
Hey, I'm serious about that timer. Finish quick.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, which one is the truth?
What's the dumbest thing I've ever done? Was it tripped over a step I do not have? not come out, gone to business with my cousin, grow a beard, touch a sheep, call an ex by another ex's name, or trapping his cock after
that's
having a poo
definitely a
wank.
lie.
Thanks.
Touch the sheep.
Touch the sheep. It's a Welsh tradition.
Okay, let's take a look.
My name is Jeff.
Gone into business with my cousin, Hanksy Johnster. That was Heavenly's lie. Which, to be honest, that was dumb. A call an ex by
was
another ex's
clever.
name, Ryan. That's their lie. Grow a beard. Hey, do not diss the beard.
Oh,
Tripped over a step I do not have. Yeah. So I've got
Isn't that
stairs.
just tripping over?
No, basically what it was, I've got stairs that are on my landing.
Congratulations, most people do.
Yeah, not on my landing, going up into this room here, and I tripped and I ended up hitting my head on the bookcase that was in front of it,
Okay,
and I still feel really stupid because I
So you
did that
tripped
earlier.
over a step that you did have.
No, there was never. I have never changed the steps. And it feels stupid at the moment because I did that earlier today. That habit that Doc would most like to give up is...
See, I don't know what I put on this one, so I put anything really.
So did I.
I'm more interested to see what you guys would say.
No, the habit Doc would most like to give up is milking donkey dick, farting, manplay, smoking, sniffing the paper after wiping my arse, GD, or twirling a priest's penis.
The paper after Has there ever been an answer better than that? Oh no. Sniffing the paper after wiping
Alright,
my
no
arse.
Can we just clarify this isn't actually true?
Smoking, Hanksy, Gary Glitter, John Stir, that's Heavenly's lie.
Great line
Oh!
GD, Heavenly, that was my lie. Sniffing off the paper after wiping my arse. Me and Ryan went with that, that was Hanksy's.
That was brilliant.
That was brilliant.
That's comedy gold.
It was
That's the
man,
best thing ever.
it was manplay.
That's the best answer in life.
Oh, that was perfect.
Wow, that's...
I'm posting that on Facebook.
Alright, here it is.
If Ryan had 3 wishes, they'd probably spend one on what?
One on blank.
in paper.
Open your lies.
I'm still not even that last one.
Right, let's see how this goes then.
Okay.
I don't care anymore.
It'd probably spend one on candy corn, not being Ed Sheeran. It to rain boobs, Batman! More money, espionage, or giving all poor kids a turd in a stocking.
I want to change my original answer.
Okay, let's take a look.
Being Ed Sheeran.
Axie's lied, what's up, kids? More money, that's what me and
I've
Johnson went
posted
with.
that on Facebook.
That's Heavenly's
That's
life.
now on Facebook.
Candy corn. Gary Glitter went with that, and that is Johnston's lie. It's a
Why
rain
are people
boobs.
choosing sensible
Let's
answers
see.
for mine?
Yes, because it to rain boobs is a sensible answer.
Oh, that's it. Why are people putting sensible answers down? this
How
me?
long have we known Ryan? Of course it's
Why
the
would I
rain
put
boobs.
for more money when I could have boobs falling from the sky?
This player was afraid of as a child.
So what was the strange thing Hanksy was afraid of as a child?
Now.
Oh, he's smile on Heavenly's face.
Oh!
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
That has a
That's what Heavenly said.
Oh.
Hey, I'm serious about that timer. Finish quick.
Oh, my head hurts. My body hurts right now.
How much time we got, GD?
You're done.
Almost finished.
But as much
Oh,
time as the
what
kid was
is
stuck in.
Okay, here are your choices.
Is it Bruce Stern, boobs, pedo clowns, dogs, dark holes, getting his haircut, or heights?
Oh, no.
Who's Bruce Stern?
I don't know.
I'm just going by what he's still scared of.
Pedo
Definitely
clowns.
having a haircut.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Holes.
Is it getting his haircut? Ryan, Gary Glitter, Johnster. That is Heavenly's life.
Oh, they took the bait on that one.
Heights. Heavenly. That's Johnster's life. Dark holes. That's what me and Doc went with. That's the truth. Yeah, mate.
Dark holes.
Doc's got
You're
a
afraid
Doc's
of
Did he
dark
get the dark
holes.
holes?
fucking dark holes.
Why are you afraid of dark holes, Hanksy?
Do you
What's
kind of
not to be
put a miner's
frightened
helmet
about dark
on when you go
holes?
down?
You don't know what's in a dark hole.
Okay, focus up.
You like heavily we're getting a bit bunky tonight. I've got a miner's helmet on.
One person Johnster would
Is
come
that
back to
Dr.
haunt
Hill or
after
something
death
like that?
is who? Oh god, I'm gonna have a terrible voice tomorrow, I already know it.
I'm gonna hell.
Oh, you know it's good when he says that. Is it, John Cena! Ryan, Maddie, oh wait. Ed Sheeran, his childhood friend, GD whilst dressed as Robert De Niro, or GD?
Okay, what did everyone
Could be
pick?
any one of those.
His childhood friend, Hanksy. That's Gary Glitter's lie.
Oh,
Character like that,
GD.
a lot of things, as well.
GD said GD. That's Heavenly's lie. John Cena, Doc, Ryan, Heavenly, that's my lie. Da, 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 da.
Nice fibbing.
Ryan, Gary Glitter. That's the truth. So he doesn't want to haunt me, he wants to haunt you, Ryan.
No, thank you very much. I will die before you then. Then you will not get to haunt me. That's my master plan.
But what if he kills his ghost? Then he will be
Okay,
Super
here's the
Ghost.
question. It may seem weird, but this player once bought blank
What?
online.
Exactly.
Fuck you in my head,
Checking
you.
your lives now.
It may
Oh,
seem
kill
weird, but
ghosts.
Heavenly once brought what online? That was the quickest answer I put in anywhere.
Fucking hell.
Right, let's see. The weirdest thing Heavenly brought once was a hot water bottle with the shape in the shape of a dick, double-ended sex machine needed, a moulding kit for Hanksy's cot, Hanksy, a double-ended dildo for Hanksy, a spider, or a priest's penis.
Go with this.
priest penis.
One of these has got to be true.
Which is what I'm scared of. Oh, I hope it's not that.
I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not. If not, there's going to be so many questions. Right, let's see what people put. So, a molding kit for Hanksy's cock. Doc. That's Hanksy's lie. Hanksy. Ryan, Gary Glitter, Johnster. That's my lie.
Really?
Yep.
But he has bought a hot water bottle in the shape of a dick.
A spider. That's what I went with. That's Johnster's lie. Oh shit, there's got a question.
What kind of one did you buy?
Oh, hot water bottle in the shape of a dick. Hanksy. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put Hanksy.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be a priest penis.
It was, what was it?
Okay,
It's
focus
for,
up.
What was the
Santa
truth?
present.
Would love to visit is
Was pre-
Hot water bottle in
truth?
the shape of a dick.
right, type in your lies.
Was that the truth?
Yep.
Guys, a place Gary Glitter would love to visit is what?
Oh no.
Oh, this is where it goes dark.
That was too easy. That was too easy to go dark there.
The game sets us up, we knock it down.
We fucking pummel it down.
Okay, which one's the truth?
So, is it would love to visit? Is Thailand orphanage, an orphanage to fill their stockings? Malaysia again? South Park, GDville, Jimmy Savile's sloppy seconds, or a nursery? Oh, just pick one of them, GD. So, let's go for the first one. Is it a nursery? That's what Heavenly and Johnston went with, and that is Ryan's lie. Thailand orphanage. Ryan. That's Heavenly's lie. Jimmy Savile's sloppy seconds. GD Dog. That's Hanksy's lie.
Sloppy.
Sloppy. South Park. Hanksy. That's the truth. We all are going to hell.
Is Hanksy the only one who got that right?
Yeah, because it's South Park.
Get me on the mark.
Right, it's time for the final round.
This is the final round.
great.
Everybody
No.
should
What was
yourself
that?
into one
No.
lie. Whatever comes to mind. Make that lie good. You'll rack up points for every sucker you fool.
I don't listen to this talk.
Apologising to me already.
Have you heard him? That was brilliant.
Why are you apologising to me before you've even wrote your answer?
Oh, I hate this one.
Here we go, Doc. You should get this one.
Probably not.
What a good one to end on.
Oh, this is gonna be no.
Here we go.
Do what makes sense.
This will be a conversation starter.
There's many conversations that have been started because of this game.
Not this game. Doc will know the answer to mine.
No, probably not.
Is the answer Deadpool?
No.
Oh.
I've actually put a proper one this time.
I make.
Same here. Who are we waiting for? Right, so which of these statements is right about Ryan? Is it I fucked a stuffed tiger or I fucked a pot noodle? Fucked a pot noodle.
Is one of these true?
One of them's true. I can see which one.
Why did you do that to a pot noodle?
I really hope it's a stuffed tiger.
It was a pot
I
noodle.
think I know which one's true.
What kind of pot noodle? Which one's true about me? I have family in Canada or family in Japan?
Boiling at a time.
Oh, we need a...
Who, me? You
Which
were
one was it? Was it the spicy one?
the chicken and mushroom.
Matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it fucking matters.
Yeah, come on, I have family in Canada. I have
We
family in
wouldn't be having
Japan.
this discussion now, would we?
Which of these statements about Gary Glitter is true? Me or GD and Ryan doing the monster mash? We do a great monster mash.
The mash.
Is it
Who
do
did the
the mash?
monster mash? Not the monster mash.
The
The
monster.
monster.
Yeah.
The monster mash.
Yeah.
Who did the mash?
We did the monster
It
mash.
was an
Yeah,
Iceland
it's never on the
smash.
radio anymore, is it, Gary Glitter?
That's why I Bob shop at Iceland.
The answer was me, by the way. The truth is me. Sorry.
Ah, no one likes you. Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
John, sir, I don't have
Yeah, when they
MLB
play
The
this
Show
stuff, you know.
18 yet. I don't have NBA 2K 18 yet. I don't have either.
I don't know what either
don't
one of
have
those
either.
are.
Baseball
No,
the
I
game
don't know.
or basketball the game.
The games.
They are games, yeah.
I don't know which one's basketball, which one's what was it?
MLB is Major League Baseball.
Yeah, NBA is the National Basketball Association.
Oh, you don't know what?
I like
you don't want to
baseball.
know what I thought that
Baseball's
stood
football.
for.
It's just qualified rounders, mate. What statement
Minor
about
league
Doc is true? He hates Pitch Perfect
big
or
ass.
once had to fly with John from S Club 7. Or fight with John.
Fight.
So random.
Why did you fight him?
That's gotta be true. It's so random.
Yeah, it's not something that you'd really bring up between a truth and a lie. I hate Pitch Perfect, but I also had a fight with John from S Club 7.
If
but-
that isn't true, that means he knows the names of people from S Club 7, which is equally as worrying.
Well, maybe
One
I
minute.
could be making it
He
up.
had a fight with John
We
from S
don't know
Club
if he's
7.
right or not. Oh, we definitely need to talk.
Oh, we need that story.
Which statement about Hanksy is true? He has 11 toes, or I have Heavenly's name tattooed on my arm.
I think you can't spell heavenly.
Yeah, I know.
But that's how it's actually spelt.
It's
He ran out of arm.
Yeah.
yeah, it's spelt really big.
He changed
Heavenly.
his mind at the last second. Nah,
Evan's name.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it's really
my
pissed off.
tattooist was dyslexic.
Which statement about Heavenly is true? Hanksy once shit himself on 13A. And Hanksy once shit himself in Waitrose calf.
Oh,
You have-
I'm screenshotting this. Is going on Facebook.
What's 13A?
13 is somewhere have an A there. So 13 is a ride in Autumn Towers.
Oh, 13. Alright, got it.
I really
It should be
hate that.
13 all the towers.
Have you actually shit yourself?
One of them's got to be true. And
He
it
has,
is...
hasn't he?
It's the Waitrose!
When did you go
You
to
actually
Waitrose?
shit yourself.
It is
You
Waitrose.
actually-
Talk,
Physically
Andy.
shut yourself. Like poop.
Technically,
Your pants.
technically, I was walking through.
yeah.
Heavenly wins.
Cafe.
But the Fun's Cup
Oh,
goes to... Hanksy.
The man is shit
Yeah.
himself.
The man who shit himself in Waitrose gets the Fun's Cup.
Oh, that beats my story.
Right, no, 1 minute. Now, before we go from this, a couple of people need to explain something. First of all, Ryan, pot noodle?
No, not first. I want to know about Hanksy first.
Okay, let's do it in backwards order then. Hanksy, Waitrose.
Don't try to laugh at us.
Okay.
No, come on, you
So
gotta know.
I
you
was-
gotta know.
I'd had like a curry or something the night before. I was caught really badly short. The only
Really?
toilet in the area was Waitrose. I got into Waitrose and couldn't quite make it. And as I walked through the cafe, I was actually shitting myself. There's people there.
When was this?
Don't worry, it's
This was
organic.
A couple of years ago now.
Right.
It was a couple of years ago. I was walking through the
Doc.
cafe and it was noisy as well.
No,
People
no,
could
right.
hear.
Right.
No, Doc, it's your turn next, mate. We're
No,
going
Ryan's
backwards.
more interesting than mine.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why you go before me. Go on.
Right,
So,
so
you got into a fight from John.
With John from S Club
yeah, so
7.
one of my mates I used to work with does like amateur wrestling in the UK,
Okay.
and his mate's gay, and he was dating John from S Club 7. So I was out with my mate, and we were going for lunch, and we bumped into him, and like John was like, "Do you know who I am?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're like that guy from Steps,"
Oh.
knowing who he was. So he got all in my face, so I just kind of punched him. And then it was a little fight. Then we got drunk, and it was alright.
Fair enough, that's usually yeah.
That guy from Steps.
The guy from Steps.
Oh, he was all being like, "Oh, okay, I guess you know who I am then."
Yeah, the guy from Steps. Right, Ryan, your turn, mate. So first of all, what kind of pot noodle was it?
Chicken and mushroom.
Oh, no, if you want the story, you've got to have the story.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, well, you
Who
know
wants that
American
comfortably?
Pie. Well, Doc's already heard this before.
I have, but it's so interesting.
Right, well, you've seen American Pie, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, where basically...
This is like the English version of a
For God's sake!
He's basically... when I was at school, I used to Skype school quite a lot. And I'd go round, because my mum and dad had split up.
Right.
I'd go round at my dad's house, and I'd have a bit of a, Tommy tug whilst I was round at my dad's. He wasn't there, he was off at work, so I'd just sit and watch porn on the internet. And then I was getting a bit tedious this, so I needed to figure out what I could actually use instead. And we didn't have flashlights back then. So I thought I'd seen American Pie as something warm and moist. I'll boil a pot noodle, right? And let it cool down a bit. It gets worse, right? I'd boil a pot noodle, I'd stick something on, I'll let it cool down. Whilst I was letting it cool down, I'd find some porn like I could put on. So I put it on the floor, because you couldn't tip it up, obviously, because it'd go all over the place and make a mess. So I put the pot noodle down on the floor and got my laptop right in front of me. And I was started smashing away at it. It was going quite well. It was going all right. It was actually doing the job. And I got to the point, right, where I was about to. No, wait. I got to the point, right, where I was about to unload, and I heard the door go. And Scoop.
Ryan? I think Ryan's just disconnected.
Where's Ryan gone?
I don't know.
Oh God, they've cut him off. They've cut him off.
Oh my God!
Oh no! Let's get to the climax.
My mic went. So, yeah. What did you hear? Where was it up to?
You're about to do the business.
Yeah. So I was about to
You're
unload
in there.
into it,
I can't.
and I heard the
I can't.
door go.
I can't. Oh wow!
I heard the
Yeah.
door go, and my dad was coming upstairs, so I tried to flick the porn off, but unfortunately I unloaded into the pot noodle as my dad walked through the door. And the first thing he said to me was, "It's a good job it wasn't a Bombay bad boy." That's the only thing he could say.
So, moral of this story is, if anyone's listening, if you're from America, our version of American Pie basically includes a pot noodle.
Yeah, but my dad wasn't even asked. He was just so glad that I didn't do it. It was Bombay bad boy. Where would have been? But you know what? There is another story, because Hanks is not the only one who shit himself.
If you want to tell that story, mate, go ahead. I'm not.
You want that story? Can I tell him that story, Doc? Doc said that one. Yeah. Right. So you know how it's always like seen quite like as a good thing if you can go into work when you're not feeling well. You know, you're showing a bit of dedication, aren't you? Well,
Oh, no.
I wasn't feeling.
Oh, this one.
I wasn't feeling. I wasn't feeling too good one day, and I thought, you know what, I'll soldier through, and I'll go into work regardless. And it was a nice sunny day. I thought, I might feel better. I'll go out with the clients. You've seen Dave, haven't you, on my Snapchats?
Yeah.
Anyway, I look after this lad who's got Down syndrome, and we went and took him out to the park. So my house, and then you've got work, and then the park is further away from my house. So I took him to the park, and it's beaming hot, and got him an ice cream. He got this chocolate ice cream, and suddenly shit hit the fan. My stomach was like going, game over, mate. Game over. You need to find a toilet in the next 8 seconds, or you're gonna crap yourself. So I couldn't find anywhere. The whole park was chock-a-block. There was no public toilets. I had to say to my colleagues, listen, mate, I've got to go. I'll take Dave back with me. I'll drop him off, and I'll meet us back at the project. So Dave, he's slow. Not obviously mentally, but it's very politically correct. But speed-wise, yeah. So I've got Dave into the car, and he's chomping on this chocolate ice cream, getting it all over his face. And it's beaming. It's super fucking hot. My car's like a greenhouse, and I'm farting, and it's slipping out of me. And the traffic was mental. It was. I was bumper to bumper. I was going down back roads trying to find shortcuts. Hold on, Sig. And hold on. I've got Dave wondering what the fuck's going on. He's looking at me. I'm saying, "Don't look at me, Dave. Don't look at me. Keep your eyes of shame away from me." Dave's going, "Are you alright? Are you feeling alright? It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It happens to all of us." So anyway, I can't make it to work. I've got to drop this lad off before I drop my load off. But it's not happening. And I pull up to these red lights, and there's people wanting to cross over, and we're there at the front, and I can feel my stomach and my bowels just open up, and this river of molten shitty lava comes trickling down my legs, off all around this chair. And Dave is looking at me whilst eating this chocolate ice cream all over his face, and he just goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Dave, no, I just lost the will to live." I was like, "Fuck it, let it carry on." And I could feel it filling my back of my trainers. It was going into my trainers and everything, running down the back of my legs. It looked like Augustus Gloop had just fucking shot out of that shit. I was like, "Oh, let's wind these windows up, because I don't want." Because we're at the red lights as well.
Oh god, it's still confused. Oh god.
It hasn't finished. It gets worse.
Oh god.
So I've wound these windows up because I don't want people at the red lights smelling my car. So I'm trapped in this greenhouse full of fucking shit. And Dave is not even fazed by it at all. Like, this happens to him on a daily basis, but not somebody who's supposed to be looking after him. And anyway, I managed to get him back to work, and I can't go back into work. So I'll ring up the person who's inside, say, "I'm just letting Dave in, and I've got to go home for a family emergency." Bearing in mind, my car, it does smell like fucking Blackpool Promenade on a bad day. It's just reeking of shit. And I've got to get from my house I've got to get from my work to my house, so I've got to get from there covered in shit now, with the traffic as bad as it is. So I'm speeding down back roads now. I'm knowing a pretty good route. I've done my Domino's delivery drive. I can dodge and weave down these back roads from here. Police car shows up behind me.
Oh no!
Police car shows up behind me, and it's following me all down these back roads. And I'm sweating. I've got shit sweats. I've got shit sweats on the go in this greenhouse. And I'm thinking, what the fuck am I going to do if this guy pulls me over? What am I going to say to him? So I've got this thing running through my head. License and registration, please. Oh, sorry, I can't come out of the car. I can't. And I'm thinking, what am I going to say to him? How am I going to explain this? Well, I'm getting nearer and nearer my house, and this policeman's followed me all the way home, pretty much, until I get to the traffic lights near my house. And thankfully, he goes and drives the other way. Well, at the time, I used to share a driveway with my next door neighbour, who was physically disabled in a wheelchair. And I pull up to my driveway, and I've got to get into my house without anybody seeing me covered in shit. And this long trail of crap is following me to the doorstep. And I open the door and Sarah's there. And I go, Sarah,
Oh god!
I've shit my pants. And it's all over the driveway. And it's all over the car. I need a shower. Can you take my clothes and wash them for me, please? So she was washing my clothes with her face on her like thunder. And I'm having a shower. And I turn the shower off, but I can still hear the water going. My next door neighbour in a wheelchair is jet washing her driveway.
Wow!
That made for a few uncomfortable encounters with him. To this day, Dave has never told a soul what happened. I've told everybody.
You've told more than just everybody, mate. We're still streaming.
Yeah, I'm sure texted it. Oh, I am aware of that.
So, yeah.
Pot noodle and shit in my car.
If anyone ever wondered what the English life is like, there you go. Hot noodles and shit.
I don't think I've ever shit myself. I pissed myself once. That's about it.
So, anyway, let's call it quits for now, anyway. So, thank you, everyone, for joining us for some Use Your Words and some Jackbox. So, thank you guys for joining us. Of course, like, comment, talk about your shitty weeks. And until next time, thank you, and goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Da, 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 da.